Have you ever wondered why it feels like you're not getting a lot of meaningful stuff done in your Amazon business, even though you've been running around like a crazy person all day? Ever felt like your to-do list is ever growing and you have no idea if one, you'll ever get to it, or two, why you even put it in there in the first place? Hey guys, it's Isaac and Kirsty here, and we wanted to try to give you a quick training on how we believe you can multiply your productivity by 3 times your current level in just 3 days. Because we have done it ourselves in our business and we know the power it has to help you get unstuck. So make sure to watch this video to the end so you can see how you can take part in the challenge.
So as entrepreneurs and Amazon sellers, we are bombarded with many latest tips, tricks, strategies, tools, etc. that are gonna take our business to the next level. And what do? We just blindly add it to our to-do list or get to it later list. And not only fill up our notebooks, but also fill up our heads with clutter that would even make a hoarder scream, right? It makes us feel good if we're busy, but just because you're busy doesn't mean to say you're getting the right things done. If you're too busy, that can severely disrupt your growth because you're not thinking clearly enough about what you should be doing versus the massive to-do list that you've actually set for yourself. So if you want to win big as an entrepreneur and as an Amazon seller, you need to do things radically differently. Continuing to attempt to make your crazy busyness work for you by doing the same things with more gritted teeth and gusto is the definition of insanity. Now, one of our coaches, Shallard, came up with this exercise to get over this madness, and it's one of the most simplest things you can do to radically change the way that you approach your business and your sanity. Once I employed this, I was amazed at how much more productive I became and how much clearer everything was. So here it is. It's called the reverse to-do list. Now, what does this actually mean? Well, this exercise is about bringing exactly how you use your time into your conscious awareness. So this is a little bit like when you document your food intake. So I'm sure a few of you have done that before. And you realize that, oh, I eat healthy actually means I didn't realize I was eating a donut every other day. You'll realize exactly what you're spending your time on, so you know what to do less of and more of in the future. And ultimately, the reverse to-do list returns you to a state of prioritized, high leverage focus.
Yeah, Kirsty. So let's first talk about how this actually works.
Yeah, so step 1, instead of diligently writing lists of things to do and proudly checking them off or not, as the case may be, you keep a retrospective logbook of what was actually done. So it's essentially like a log of everything that you did that day and everything that happened that day.
Yeah, it's like a journal or something, like a diary you keep of your actual productivity, right? Yeah. And then step 2 is actually to bullet point out exactly what you did, not what you wanted to do, not what you thought about doing, not what you wish you did. The goal is to produce a totally dispassionate record of action taken. No emotions, people. Just write down what you did.
Yeah. And then step 3 is to update the list multiple times a day. So this can be, as small as you actually want it. But what we recommend you do is checking in with yourself every hour. And remember, guys, honesty and self-awareness is key. You're not going to whip yourself with this one, okay? Just be as honest as you can with yourself.
Yeah, and step 4 basically is to do this for 3 to 7 days. Now, we're going to give you a 3-day challenge coming up, but you're also going to want to include weekends. Now, we're not saying to not have fun in your life, but you need to be able to understand what you're doing with your time so that way you can understand how to be more productive with your time. So now let's talk about the outcome. You'll actually start to gain instant productivity optimization. The self-awareness will hit you instantly. By measuring the time used, it will naturally modify your behavior. You'll feel guilty about documenting that 30 minutes you spent scrolling through social media, so you'll find that you won't allow yourself to scroll through social media as much anymore. So here's our 3-day challenge to you. It's the smallest commitment you'll ever see. Every day, we want you to document what you do for the next 3 days. Do this every hour for the best results. On day 2, we want you to pick one thing from day 1 that you want to stop doing and stop doing it. That's it. Simply stop doing that action daily from now on. On day 3, pick one more thing from day 2 that you want to stop doing. And if it's something you can outsource, create a step-by-step guide, a training guide, and post a job on Upwork.com for somebody else to take it over. If it's something you can simply just stop doing, again, just stop doing it.
Yeah. And when you actually go through this process, what you're going to typically find is, number 1, you're probably going to be spending a lot of leisure time, right? So doing things that you don't actually enjoy doing, which is kind of weird because it's leisure. But generally, these are kind of habits that you've got into. This is probably the most common. So what you'll find is that you've probably spent 6 hours in the last week consuming different types of media. So social media, Instagram, Netflix, etc. Now, things that you're mindlessly doing without actually enjoying it. So the solution for this is to deliberately unplug all notifications and allocate time to do that stuff. So allocate time to look at Facebook, email, and also Netflix, and just see how much time you actually get back.
And the next thing you'll typically find is that a small handful of responsibilities or people eat up the majority of your time, such as calling Seller Central, answering customer service emails, chasing after those one-star reviews. Solution, get someone else to do those things. And that's why we talk about outsourcing.
Then number 3, what you'll find is that the best work you do actually takes longer than you think. So think of things like product research, business planning, creating listings. So most of us feel that we can just knock these off in about an hour, but that's generally not the case. So the solution to this is allocate the right amount of time to do the big stuff that's actually going to drive your business forward, and make sure that you actually mark time in your calendar to get that stuff done.
And you'll also find that you're doing way more work than you thought you were. You have so many priorities and projects that you're only making a small percent of progress on each relative to the scope of the goals you have set. Solution, be patient. Ask yourself, is what I'm working on right now going to make me money or save me time? If not, take it off the list or outsource it.
And finally, the next thing that you realize is that moving forward on your highest leverage stuff is faster than you realize. So a lot of us have got a tendency to focus on the small stuff. So as we said before, customer service, one-star reviews, all that kind of stuff. It's really because we're actually fearful of tackling the bigger projects, like choosing great products and launching them to drive our business forward. But you know the feeling. It's when you're procrastinating something big and important and you're just lusting after the whole uninterrupted morning to sink your teeth into it. So the solution for this is to pick the top 3 things that will drive your business forward in a big way in the next 90 days and just do that. And secondly, get yourself an accountability partner that will check in on you to make sure you stick to your goals. So remember, here's your challenge. Stop procrastinating and starting today, document your reverse to-do list for the next 3 days.
If you like this training and you're going to take the challenge, make sure to comment each day below this video with your results of what you're cutting out and how much better you feel. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this videos with others who will also like it as well.
And if you want to learn more about how to grow your Amazon business, check out AmazingAccelerators.com to see how you can take your business to the next level.